Hi everyone, I'm Nancy.
And I'm Stephanie.
And if you enjoy our show, please like and subscribe.
And hit that notification bell. Hit the notification bell. Hit that bell to get notifications.
We're also on Instagram at TWiN, and you can also find us on X. Today, we promised you a collab with Resting Doll Face, but we weren't able to get all the information we wanted to. There's a lot of layers to this, and we want to do a more comprehensive show with Resting Doll Face. So that will probably be coming either tomorrow or the next day. It's officially Pride Month. June is Pride Month, and we wanted to show you what Prince William is up to. He's always been so supportive when it comes to the gay and lesbian community, and we just want to show you this really great video that I saw on Kensington Royal.
AKT is the only dedicated charity to supporting young LGBTQ+ people to find safe homes. In Pride Month, we celebrate such a fabulous range of LGBTQ+ people, and yet sadly in 2024, there are still some people who come out and their experience isn't one of celebration, but one of rejection and hostility. So AKT provides safe and affordable housing to them to help them to both survive and thrive. I spent 10 years on the board of Manchester Pride, and to see people celebrate who they are, but also recognise there's still progress to be made is so important. It's a wonderful moment to reflect on the achievements of myself, but also so many outstanding colleagues, trustees, staff and volunteers that I've had the privilege to work with, to learn from and be inspired by.
Just a vast contrast between his brother Harry. I mean, Harry's going to countries that kills homosexuals and stones them to death, and you know, doesn't let anyone.
Illegal.
It's illegal there, but
Yeah.
it's just a stark contrast there.
Total contrast.
Yeah, so it's nice to see Prince William helping others and not judging anyone else.
And he's always been like this. This is not something new. Even when Harry was in the picture, he was always involved in this. So
Yes.
Thank you, Prince William, for being just such a wonderful person, for loving everybody. And it just goes to show you how the royal family is becoming even more modernized. Because when it was Queen Elizabeth, she was even for LGBT rights. I mean, she was a proponent of that too. She wanted to end conversion therapy. She was like, you know, loud and proud on that.
Sexual orientation.
When Queen Elizabeth was 91 years old, this is how she opened Parliament.
My government will make further progress to tackle discrimination against people on the basis of their gender or sexual orientation.
Last year, when she was 96 years old, she went after the sick system of abusers who try to fix gay people.
Measures will be brought forward to ban conversion therapy.
But this year, at 97 years old, she'll go to heaven for having the courage to do something almost no one her age would.
But what Meghan would like you to think is that we are back in the 1950s and we need her to start a revolution that has already happened. I've never seen someone talk this way before, where she's just sort of like regurgitating things that happened in the 60s and 70s and acting like we don't have our rights now. We don't have a voice now. If I hear the word voice one more time come out of her mouth. So it is Betty's birthday today. So I thought I would play a particular part of when Betty was born, and they were talking about Betty in the Netflix series, but just how, like, you know, I just want her to have a voice. She actually says that in here, guys. So here it is.
Hi, Lily.
I see a lot of my wife in Archie. I see a lot of my mum in Lily. She's very Spencer-like. She's got the same blue eyes.
Blue eyes.
Sort of like a golden reddish hair.
I mean, I first just had Archie, now I'm a mom of a daughter. And whether I thought it was going to happen or not, it did. I see the world differently. I want her to understand that you get to be a full-fledged, interesting, curious, kind, strong, all the things human being, but you also get to be a woman with a voice.
So Meghan is saying, yeah, I want my daughter to grow up and have a voice. Now, if she lived in Nigeria, she could not have a voice if she was gay
or a woman.
or a woman.
Yeah.
But because we live in Montecito, you know, she can have a voice.
Yeah.
You know,
She's not giving her daughter much of a voice, if the daughter does allegedly exist, because we never see the daughter.
no.
I don't think those blue eyes exist anymore. I think she might have come out with blue eyes like most babies do. We showed you guys a long time ago that when Stephanie and I were born, Stephanie had blue eyes.
Blue.
And they went away.
Yeah.
So
the Italian side took over.
It did. So yeah, she's always saying that. She's always acting like, you know, we're back in the 50s and women are suppressed and, you know, throw our bras away, burn our bras. I'm not understanding, you know, what decade Meghan is in.
Well, it's the same thing when she did that soap commercial, you know, she was trying to get everyone to say, well, these women are just, you know, we have to help these women because men should start cleaning the dishes too. It was just this
I'm pretty
sure men do too.
I mean, we had a lot of gay friends who were married back then, and I know that our friends, I'm sure they would put dishes and clean dishes away, and they were men. I'm not understanding what she ever meant by that. But
Meghan is all about the victimhood. That's all she wants. She wants everyone to feel sorry for her, and she'll take a topic and she'll run with it, basically.
She basically does. So I found this video from 2015, and would you guys guess that the Soho House
Soho clubs for chumps anyways nowadays.
hosted Meghan so she could talk about these issues, about feminism women's issues.
Makes sense.
Goodness for the Soho House
Soho clubs for chumps anyways nowadays.
in London, because where else would Meghan be able to, show her voice? So thank goodness for the Soho House
Soho clubs for chumps anyways nowadays.
for hosting Meghan. I mean, they were so kind to host her and talk about women's issues. This is back in 2015. She's courting the heck out of Harry here.
Love bombing.
So she's already part of that UN Women. You know, it's all, you can just see it as perfectly laying down the train tracks. She totally fooled us, man, but you can see it here.
Soho clubs for chumps anyways nowadays.
When you talk about gender roles and gender issues, my industry is very specific in that I think we have a huge obligation to show diversity in roles so that young men, women, be it gender or sexual orientation, whatever it is, that you see a representation of yourself on screen. I really do take seriously the responsibility put in front of me from the moment I had more of a high profile and young women were looking towards me, both as my character on screen and in my personal life, as a role model. And I think it's a missed opportunity if I'm not doing something to show them how you want to move in the world. In my recent work now with UN Women, what's been really dynamic is to tap into a higher level of gender equality issues that I hope will be solved. And I do think a large part of that is with women's political participation. If you have a dinner party and you only invite men, well, the conversation naturally is going to be very different than if you invite one woman to come and join the dinner. It doesn't make it better or worse, it just makes it a different conversation, the exact same topic. So much less you have a dinner party and it's mixed 50-50. The conversation is different. And I think you use that really small, simple example to understand, and you translate that to politics. You translate that to the tables where this decision-making is happening. Well, then of course you need to have women have a seat at the table.
The word salad is on a different level. It's just on a different level. And then she's saying her roles on TV and representation. Did you not watch reruns of Archie Bunker or The Jeffersons or Soap? Remember Soap? I mean, there were so many gay characters on that show, there were so many interracial couples. You didn't even think about it. What is she talking about?
No, she wants everything to go back to the way it was so she could be the one to change everything. That's how narcissists are. They want to be the ones to make everything perfect.
So she's rewriting history?
Yes.
I mean, she literally is trying to rewrite history. Just to try to get some dumb prince's attention to make her look like a humanitarian.
Yeah.
And idiots like us fell for it. We fell for it.
But we're not falling for it now.
No.
No, because when she went to Nigeria and she didn't go to one place that had a LGBTQ community, or maybe a place that she could have given money to try to help these people, she didn't even go near them.
No.
Okay.
No.
So she doesn't care.
No.
And we know that.
Yeah, we know she doesn't care now. So she does not care about anybody but herself. And this is our opinion, but it's the truth. And
I'd be really, man, if Archwell puts out a Pride Month thing on their website talking about how great Pride is, man, I am going to rip into that. I'm going to start talking about Nigeria. I'm going to talk about their laws. I'm going to talk about how they stone gay people to death. You do that. You do that, Archwell. You try doing that. Let's see what happens.
Today's animal rescue was brought to us by one of you, and we always appreciate that. It's Urban Rescue Ranch. They are a 501c nonprofit. They take in all sorts of animals in need and give them love and care, and they find suitable homes for them. What also makes them unique is they are a prospective wildlife rehab and utilize sustainable farming and homesteading practices to educate and inspire the public. This is a great organization. Please go take a look. I will put their link in the description below. Share it with friends and family. Donate if you can. It always helps.
And thanks again for all the support that we're getting, all the videos you guys are made. Jen made a great video with us on there yesterday, giving our little spiel about it. And we just want to thank you. Thanks for your support.
Thank you so much.
We will see you tomorrow. And everybody have a great day. All right. Great night, great morning, wherever you are. All right. Love you. Bye.
Bye.